last year. I spent 7 months in Tulum. Great experience with lots of ups and downs. And I experienced exactly this. I was in a men's work container that I created with two friends of mine. It was called Evolutionary Men. And we had a meeting every week, and it was really powerful. We went through like so many shifts, and there were some people there that were relatively new to personal development. And there was one person there, a lovely guy. And the first time I met him, I remember still, I was like, oh, I was a little bit turned off by his energy. He was very low, very needy, very attachy. And I was like, I don't feel that. And then he came into our circle and he did lots of work on his own. And I was like, wow. And I actually had an authentic conversation with him where I was like, dude, I recognize I want to take responsibility. I've been judging you. I've been judging you for quite some time for, I'm telling myself that I don't see it in you, that you don't got it in you to actually transcend these things that you're dealing with. And now I'm seeing that you have, and, I'm sorry. I take ownership for that. And I want to honor you because you are inspiring me. And so he really appreciated that. And fast forward, then as we left Tulum and the circle dissolved, he then reached out to me and said to me, hey, man, I would love to explore a deeper friendship with you. And when he said that, I had a feeling like, that's like what is that? And immediately I was faced with this, what is it that I actually truly genuinely want versus what I'm telling myself I should be doing? And that what I should be doing voice was telling me, here's someone who's a nice guy reaching out to you, wanting to be more of a deeper, a closer friend with you. Say yes. And then there was another part of me, which was quite new at that time, was just like, if you're really honest, you don't want that. And I asked myself, why don't I want it? Do I want it because I tell myself that he's a bad person? It's like, no, nothing wrong with the guy. But why? And I was like, okay, it doesn't feel right for me. It doesn't feel like it's supporting and serving me at this time in my life in the way that I want to be nurtured. And I sat with that, and then I connected with my body, and I said, and I asked myself, where's it coming from? And every time I went into it's not right for me, my whole body relaxed. I felt this piece of like, this sense of like, yes, there was this, yes, this is your path. And then I reached out to him, and it was quite the nerve-wracking experience in the beginning, because it's like,
I bet
this is going to be a shit show. He's going to say to me like, you're an asshole, who do you think you are? And I just genuinely explained to him exactly what I shared with you now. And what he said to me is like, thank you so much for being so authentic. I really appreciate that, and I respect that. And that was it. And I felt so good afterwards. I was like, wow. And as I did more of that, my life started to radically go up in all kinds of ways in my business, because it's coming from a place of learning to say no. And somewhere I read this, it's like, the higher you grow, the more your no's will be what will facilitate that growth.